Okay, another thing we have to talk about is joint alignment. So you've got the 12 joints. You've got the ankle, knee, hip, then your wrist, elbow, shoulder, so corresponding sides. But you have to have a dantian, which is the one everyone misses. It's the center of your body, just above your, actually just below your navel. So when you're setting up, you don't curve this back like they all do. You straighten this, pull the tailbone underneath. What that does is get your center of mass directly in line with your hips. If I have a closed stance, that stabilizes me further. And I'm going to have a line that goes from the inside of my ball of my foot on the right side up like this. Okay? And what I'm doing is I'm aligning all those joints to that line, so when I go to swing and I have a little turn now, this hip points at it, this hip points at it, my knees point at it, my shoulder, my right shoulder points at it, my left shoulder would point at it. And then all I'm doing is extending my arm along that line and then pronate. The shoulder dead in line, and you pronate out. Here's another view of the body center. The circles are the joints. And you can see where that body center is in line with the hips, and this unique view where you basically see all of the joints align. And that's what I'm referring to. It's balance and leverage. So it's a method from boxing. So if I were to box and I get stable, by stable I mean I can't be pushed over in any way. I have balance. I am in a slightly closed stance, split stance, just slightly, okay? And then I'm folding up, I'm coming to here, and now this stays in line with my joints, and I extend out and pronate. So if you were punching, it'd be like this. It'd be like this. This. Straight. That's leverage. What happens is you get an extreme amount of pressure in your right foot. And how can I get you to feel that? Well, I'm use this telephone pole. Alright? I have it about halfway in my stance here, slightly closed. And I'm going to put my hand up against the pole, and I'm going to push like this, and I'll feel extreme pressure in my right foot. It's like this. So if you do it right, you can go up against a door jamb or a wall and push, and you pronate the shoulder and the arm as you lengthen out this line on that line that I showed you. It'll be slightly out from you, possibly 27 to 30 degrees. And you stretch it out. And if you do it right and get the alignment of your center as well, you can actually lift your foot. And you'll feel extreme pressure in your back foot. Extreme. So that's what we're doing with the golf swing. Setting up. Get alignments of joint, alright, and then you'll feel that pressure, and if you raise your toes in your right foot, you'll feel it even stronger. Now you've got speed from here to here and leverage. So all I'm doing is extending my arm out. Feels like I'm very still. My body reacts. But it's actually a very stable, linear movement like this. And your head faces this way, out. And you use speed. You develop speed. Okay? So, what you'll see is a very, very deep divot, a very straight divot. See? Another thing that we can do for speed, when you have those alignments correct, from the front view it will look like this. Okay. So a lot of speed. And what I'm doing too, you can't see, there's a small angle right here between this butt and my wrist. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the butt and it feels like it's pointing out in front of your hip, out here. That's what it feels like. And then I take this angle right here out, so like that. So my right hand really is just going like this. And it's very quick to take it out. So a lot of speed. You can hear that tremendous amount of speed just by taking that angle out. And in actuality, this butt goes to my center here. And if I face the camera, it would be like this. And then the club comes up my center. So those are the tricks of speed. So it's joint alignment, leverage, spiraling lines where they spiral out. In other words, if I have a line here, watch my arm stays on that line. Does it go out like this? Elbow doesn't fly out. It stays right on that line, right this way. It comes out this way. It's more on a 30-degree angle. It stays on that line. It has to spiral on that line. And that's how the speed's produced. That's how you can do little short backswings like this. If you're stabilized, your center, your tailbone's tucked in, you can generate speed from here. Very quick. Here's another fun view of a similar motion. Basically, that's C motion. It's athletic principles. It's not your size. It's simply technique. Learn the techniques, get longer and stronger. Take advantage of what God gave you.